that I do. I mean, I'm not Superwoman.
You're not Martha Stewart.
Oh my God. Water bottles? Like, come on, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna tell you something. She knew for a fact that those white boys ain't going for that.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
I thought I wouldn't have to get back on this topic, but it is getting really, really spicy, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Akaash Singh's wife is really making it hard, man, for people to stay off the topic. And Poetik Flacco's video shows this. Let's react to it. Fair use, fair use.
This situation with Akash's wife is worse than I thought. I think it's worse than what any of us thought. I went down the rabbit hole, and what I found, honestly, is absolutely horrifying. Before I went down the rabbit hole, I thought the end-all be-all to this story was Akash wifed up a bop, wifed up a girl who'd been with a lot of guys while still believing that she was a virgin when they met. So I just thought, okay, Akaash is a dummy, that Akaash needs to change his name to Akaash, all right? Because obviously this chick is hella promiscuous. But I thought that was the end-all be-all, and honestly, I didn't think it was that bad because, I mean, like, a girl who's promiscuous, who still somehow likes you, loves you, and adore you for the right reason, like, you're still a dummy and a fool for being with her, but, like, it's not worse than a chick who's just with you for money, right?
No, but see, this is the thing. It's not that, you know, if she told him off the break what she was doing in her past, he wouldn't have wifed her. He believed this chick. And now that everything's coming out in the wash, he's looking more like a cuck because at the end of the day, fellas, this is what I tell fellas, do your investigation, man. These women aren't like that, man. They're not like that.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was like, she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
No, man. No, you don't say you are a married woman. There are certain things you do not say on the internet. You are a married woman. You know how bad this makes your husband look? Slim, if I was him, I would get a divorce ASAP. But then if she gets a divorce, she gets half. So basically, she found a sucker, man. Because this shit right here is sad, yo.
Akaash has double dose of misery when it comes to this chick. Not only is he with the chick who got passed around, who was hella promiscuous while believing she was a virgin, but he's with the chick who is with him only for money, who don't really like him. And even that is not as bad as the reality that Akaash currently sees himself in. You see, being with a chick who is super grateful, who is super like dedicated to you, really likes you and treats you well, and she feels really grateful for you for taking care of her is one thing. But being with a chick who's promiscuous, who got passed around, who only wants you for money, but that gratefulness isn't there because she believes that she's the reason that you make money.
That's the problem, man. Like you don't understand. She is taking your money, spending your money that you've earned through your comedy gigs and all this. The problem is, if this was something that was kind of behind the closet or whatever, and people didn't know about it, and it just came out of nowhere, then it'll be one thing. But she is letting it be known of her past. Her past is out there in the open, so everybody around the world can see it. And as men, we look at this like, oh no, I would never be caught up like that. I would never be caught up like that. But the thing is, she's attractive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, you know, it is what it is, but he saw an attractive woman, and I don't know why he believes she's a virgin. That to me is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Like, she believes that your money is hers and she's entitled to it because without her, you wouldn't make any money.
There's a lot of like stuff in the background that I do to kind of support him in that situation. Yeah. So that's why it pisses me off when these incel troll losers are like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you guys paid for it. He paid for it. Do you know what his stand-up is about? It's about me. If I didn't have this personality, what do you think you would talk about?
That is true. Like, maybe that's comparable to the laundry. So
exactly.
you can get your flowers for that one.
Like, there's so much relationship content that he talks about, and hello,
the muse is sitting.
Exactly. And it's like that, and on top of that, giving emotional support when he's like talking shit about me on stage. Like, I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that. Honestly.
Nah, man. See, the thing is, yo, doesn't matter the content. You have to still be funny. Like, if let's say I'm married to her and I'm talking about our marriage or talking about our situation, relationship content. If it ain't funny, nobody's gonna give a damn. He's funny. You're just giving him material. But at the end of the day, he still has to make the material funny. He still has to make the material believable. So it doesn't matter. And I know for a fact he didn't know all this shit about you and your past. Now, if he didn't know, if he knew that he's more of a cuckman than ever.
Honestly, I feel like that's like an IP address in a way that you're like, every time he mentions you, it's like equity. What is it? No,
Trademark.
Royalty. Do we just throw out business terms all the time?
Copyright. No, honestly, I should get royalty, and I basically do.
So I
because
guess, yeah.
No prenup and a joint bank account. Go fuck yourself. So I will say we paid for something because it's my money too, legally and also spiritually.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he probably didn't get no goddamn prenup. So if he gets a divorce, you can get half anyway. So, bro, you're gonna be working for her for the rest of your life. You're gonna be working for her for the rest of your life. And honestly, with a woman like that, yo, I would just say, fuck it. You know, for my mental stability, I would say, yo, take half and I get the fuck, man.
Don't prenup and a joint bank account with a woman who believes you're not even doing her a favor, that's her money that she has access to. She's not even saying, oh, my husband's a good guy, he shares his money with me. No, she's saying, that's my money.
Yeah.
Yo, a gold digger is one thing, because even when she takes you to the cleaners during the divorce process, is still going to be some type of humanity there because she believes in her heart, yeah, that's his money. I'm just going after it. So there'll be some type of sympathy or empathy there, even for the most cutthroat woman, right? Like, they won't ask for 90%. They'll probably ask for 50. I deserve half. I'm going after his money. But a woman who's a gold digger, who's a shark, who believes in her heart, she has the moral obligation to take everything you have because you wouldn't have that without her. That's a woman.
That's savage. That's savage. That's like, that's something I wish on my worst enemy. Because basically, her lifestyle, she doesn't give a damn about you. Her. And that is the definition of a narcissist. Narcissistic person. Now, like he said, if gold diggers, they'll take 50%. They don't care. I mean, the man he wants to take this dude for the full $1 million and probably still have $1 million.
You got no business sharing anything wrong with you. And you see the smile on her face as she's joint bank account. Oh,
yeah.
Bro, even if Akaash wants to get rid of her at this point, he can't. Out. She owns everything, bruh. And because a lot of us have questioned why she moves as if like she's doing Akaash a favor.
Narcissists do it. They move in a way where we question it. You even have women questioning it. But at the end of the day, she's a shark. She saw a little guppy in Akaash. This guppy, and I'm gonna take her for everything you got.
Yes, which is why she brags about not cooking, not cleaning.
I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And he buys me lots of nice things.
Yeah. Wait, I was gonna ask you. Okay, because houseworks and stuff. Do you and Akaash have roles and responsibilities that are different, or how do you guys divide up chores, or do you work at all?
Exactly. I want to find out.
Yes, I do things. Some of the things I do, well, you're putting me on the spot, so let me think.
She does so little that she has to think. She has to brainstorm, conjure up any minuscule task that she have done this week.
You walk out.
In the last video, she said something about he has to take out that little dog that's sitting right there. When he comes home, he has to walk the dog. You at home all freaking day. You can't even walk the dog. Nah, man. When she gotta think about what she has to do, you know, most women who are housewives, they'll say, you know what? I cook, I take care of the house, you know, I go get the kids from school, you know, I got a little business on the side that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, you got a little podcast, you and your little friend right there. But would people even know you if it was for him? Would people even know you? Would people even listen to your podcast if it wasn't for you being connected to him?
Happy.
I walk happy.
You take care of your kid.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
A woman who was openly bragging about popping cootie cat at random frat houses with white men is bragging about not even giving her husband blowjobs. A hand job is as best as he can get. And he's a multi-millionaire.
Put cereal back after I've taken it out.
For yourself or for both of you?
For myself. I rinse dishes.
Okay, that's good.
I order water bottles. So many things I just listed. Things that I do. I mean, I'm not Superwoman.
Martha Stewart.
Oh my God. Water bottles? Like, come on, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna tell you something. She knew for a fact that those white boys ain't going for that. You got a lot of them white frat boys wasn't going for that. So she probably said, let me take my little beauty looks. Let me go find me a sucker. And that's what she found. She found a sucker. Because you know them white boys weren't going for that. Because you know what I'm saying? You've been slutting around the whole frat house. Why would a dude that with the college route you gonna wife you up? Because you know you didn't slept with this dude and slept with that dude and slept with this dude and slept with that dude. You run into Akaash, he ain't got no common sense. He married you, and now look what happens. It's shit all over the news, man. All over the web, yo.
Over here. Yeah. Okay, Nail does laundry. She does one thing. And she acts like she does so much more than me. But all you do is laundry. Okay, or like I'll rub his head, or like I'll help him with
that's cute.
Hair. Like things like that. I'll help him go to sleep. So I do kind of like motherly things, but not like the cleaning motherly things or like the 50s housewife type things. I think I like baby him when he needs it and give him the TLC. But also likewise, like, you know, when I'm a little bit hormonal, he'll baby me.
Huge fan of like outsourcing and subscriptions whenever we can. So when we used to live in LA, it was like Instacart for groceries or food like that.
I do that, yeah.
Love it. I don't love going to the grocery store all the time. Also, cleaning lady, we both have.
Agreed. Yeah.
Much needed.
Yeah.
I feel like you can clean up after yourselves, but every other week it's nice to have a deep clean. Whenever, because I live with my in-laws, we have a cooking lady that comes whenever we host people, because I ain't gonna be the cook.
Yeah. Is she like a desi cook?
Yeah, so she does all the Indian food. So when my parents came a few weeks ago, she cooked all the food because I don't have time to cook for a family of like 15 people.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing that you can't cook? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your time that you can't cook? It's not like you work at a job. It ain't like you got a business that you taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see if you had your own business, things like that. Okay, cool. But y'all not working. So what the fuck? Like, your husbands are doing the right thing. They providing for you. They protecting you and providing for you, but you still ain't doing nothing? You got a cleaning lady coming in? What are you? Yo, I'm losing it, man.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you outsource laundry, right?
No, laundry, we each do our own laundry.
Okay.
Which I think is fun.
Yeah, that's
She's a stay-at-home wife who makes Akaash pay somebody else to cook and clean. So she has nothing to do. She sits home and does nothing all day. And she won't even do his laundry. When she does her laundry, she doesn't say, oh, man, let me look for my husband's stuff to... No, he has to come home from making all the money and do his own laundry. And the reason why she operates like this is because she truly believes that she's entitled to his money. That, like his money is her money because he talks about her and makes jokes about her when he's on stage. Yo, I don't know why or how any man would ever sign up for this. Like, why? But in her mind, in her eyes, like she has nothing to be grateful about. Like she's not obligated to do anything for Akaash because according to her, that's her money, and like she's not a gold digger because she dated him when he was broke. So her reason in her mind, how she reasons being lazy and doing nothing for him and treating him like garbage, is because she believes that she deserves the money because she was with him when he didn't have any money.
I mean, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of understand that. I was with him from the beginning of everything. But this is the problem with that. Yes, he's making the money, but what do you bring into the equation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, men want more than just a woman that looks good and sits at home and don't do shit. It will be one thing if you say, baby, I'll take care of the clothes. Baby, I'll take care of the cooking and the cleaning. They don't have any kids. Now, if she had kids, it'd be a whole different subject. All y'all got is that little dog. So what are you doing all day while that man making the money? If you had kids, okay, respect it. You have a business, you got to respect it. But the problem is that's what a narcissist does. They want to feel entitled to everything. So he's stuck either way.
And Akaash probably like put up with her because Akaash has probably brainwashed himself into thinking, oh, she's not with me for money because she was with me when I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
The other thing that we always want to talk about is misconceptions about us.
I mean, I think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true. I like nice things, but I didn't marry my husband for that reason because he did not make money when I first met him.
Wait, by that definition, I am a gold digger. I married my husband for nice things.
Yeah.
And so
Also, what the is wrong with that?
also, like, what? Okay, when you...
I still love him.
Yeah, I still love him.
No,
You don't love him because if you loved him, well, she probably loves him, but she's not in love with him because a woman who's in love with her husband, you're not and talk the way you talk, and basically all you're doing, your husband. That's what you're doing. Her man is not going to emasculate her husband. A man is in talk dumb about his wife online. That young people do dumb shit, man.
but I mean, in all seriousness, when we first got together, I fell in love with him like an idiot. Flag, he had a 1-bedroom flex with a styrofoam makeshift headboard. So no, I'm not a gold digger, but being with him when he was poor, you're welcome. Also,
I feel like Jasleen they're manipulators, bro. And so it's really surprising that he's falling for this and eating it up. $1,000 and max out my Roth IRA account every year. When I put 7,000, I'm gonna get 7,000 out. No, that account is gonna be worth a lot in the future. Yeah, it's gonna be worth millions of dollars one day. Okay. A woman like Jasleen understands this, right? Like, he probably has a low self-esteem at that point because he's really successful podcast. His comedy career is going good, but he probably don't got the.
Yeah.
But she understands that it's just a matter of time until the money catch up. Like, you are around a lot of famous people. You have a successful podcast. It's only a matter of time, bro. All right, until you become already successful in terms of clout and status.
You know what? What she's doing is she's playing the long game. She'll take up with the BS, all this stuff. She'll talk crap about. But once he reached the pinnacle of his money making, top of that money making ability, do not hear on the news or online that his man may be worth $2.5 million right now, but what it seems maybe $20 million. Then she gonna cash out. She's not gonna cash out now because he ain't worth as much. He's worth money, but he ain't worth as much as he would now. You know what I'm saying? If she was to cash out now, take half, she gonna get half, but it ain't gonna be that much. But she gonna wait till he get to the top, then she gonna cash out.
Right? So you got with a man because he had a lot of status and the money just had to catch up.
So, okay, for women who are dating, you're naturally, most likely, if you are a sane woman, going to go on a date with somebody and you're going to ask them what they do, what their future looks like.
God
and a lot
forbid,
of times,
I want to be taken care of and provided for. I don't want to do waste management like Nato. I want someone to do that for me.
Success and money are important if you are looking for that. If you're all about love, go for it.
But
Kidding.
In all seriousness, like when you're thinking about investing in someone and having kids, like success also means that they're disciplined. It means that they work hard. So like transitive property, it means they're going to work hard in their relationship. You idiot incels. Like what the do you think? Like it lends itself to other things. It's not just about money and nice things.
Yeah, and also there's so much deep love, but it's like love and money kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
These incels think that they're J. Cole being like, oh, this a bird, she a bird trap or whatever. It's like, you are not J. Cole. You are not as successful as him. Like, they're like, oh, but like, we have to protect ourselves. From what? What money are you making? You're making $70,000 a year in a 3 Series BMW.
Women like this deserve nothing. Zero, bruh. Just this mindset that they're like better than everybody. She's talking down upon men who make $70,000 on their own.
She wouldn't, honestly, if she wouldn't have met Akaash or whatever, and she probably, you know how some women, they'll date somebody based on potential. She probably saw the potential early on, and now she's cashing out. But what if she would have never met Akaash? She would her bird ass would have to go work somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Work somewhere and make a living. She said, "Oh, my parents would. Your parents are only going to look out for you for so long." And the sad thing is, it's like you feel entitled. Like, oh, I'm entitled to his money. If I was married to somebody and I made my money, she made her money, whatever, I wouldn't be entitled to her money. I wouldn't do that. And a lot of women don't do that. But women like her, man, you know, I just can't get over the part where she was at the frat houses. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about that whole situation, man.
Hardworking, grueling, hardworking men who make $70,000 on their own. She's laughing at them and talking down to them as if they're brokies who got nothing to offer a woman, even though her entire life is paid for. Yo, if Akaash was not in her life, she'll be making $30,000 working as a, I don't know, bro, right? As a customer representative. I'm being real here, bro. But yet, because her husband is taking care of everything, she's fixing her mouth to look down upon men making $70K. It's ridiculous, bro. Right? And you will think if she understands that her entire life is being paid for by Akaash, that she would have some type of gratefulness, but she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't. Because apparently she got with him when he didn't have any money and she took a risk. What risk did you take? When she got with Akaash, her sister was telling her about Akaash and how, you know, she watches their podcast and Akaash is so funny and Akaash is so this. So the sister was Scout Team.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Oh, so the sister was scouting him out. So when he was on a come up, the sister saw him and said, "Hey, sis, you may want to look into this dude. He might be something. He in the next 3 or 4, you may have to stay in it for 2 or 3 years, but in the next 3 to 4 years, you might be in it for some money." She said, "Okay." That's how some women do. Their friends, their sisters, and scout somebody out. They don't be interested in them at first. But you know what I'm saying, when you see the long game, you gonna stick in it. You know what I'm saying? You got celebrities that's like that, rappers like that. You got everybody. These women out here, man, these gold diggers, man, they are in it for the long game. You got some women that want to cash out early, but she is playing the long game, and Akaash needs to realize that.
She didn't see Akaash or like Akaash personality online. No, the sister ran Scout Team like, yo, there's this dude right here. He's really famous, but to be successful, you should get with him.
I wanted to tell the story of how me and Akaash met because a couple of you guys asked on a video we did a while back, and I wanted to tell the story tonight because I'm seeing 2 friends for their birthday in Philly tonight, and I'm driving from the city, and one of the friends that I'm seeing, Courtney, is like partially the reason that we met. Like her and my sister Manu, wind back to like 2015. Courtney says to Manu, like, oh, there's like this funny, like, Punjabi comic. So she thought the last name Singh, you know, because that's what we told her, meant that he was Punjabi. You know, he's on this podcast and he's really funny, like, you should check it out. And my sister kind of became like a fan of his, and she was like, oh, we should go to this Hoboken Comedy Festival because there's all these comics are going to be there, and that guy I told you about is going to be there too. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. We got there late, but we got there in time to see him perform. And it was so weird because they had, like, I don't know whose idea it was to have this comedy festival in like a movie theater, just like a weird venue for comedy. So we go to where in the room that he's performing, and there's like 10, like maybe 10 or 12 people in the room. But so Manu is like, oh, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he, like, obviously, like, again, like early stages of his career, like he wasn't really getting asked all that much. So she took a picture of me and him together.
Her friend was a fan of him. Her friend wasn't friends with him. No, she was a fan of him. Her sister was a fan of him. He had hella motion. He had hella status. Right? Now, status don't have to mean, yo, he was the biggest movie star ever. No, he had a lot of motion and status within that group. And as women, they're attracted to status. So, yeah, of course she chose up on him. Of course she's
gonna do it. This is the problem, man. Like, the sister ran scout. He said the sister ran scout team. They took a picture together. He probably exchanged numbers with her and everything. And there it is. She said, I'm gonna stay on this gravy train as long as possible. Now, what if he wouldn't have been successful? Then what? Your ass would still have to work anyway. It just happened that the dude was getting motion at the time, so you lucked up. Chicks like this lucked up. And honestly, man, you know, to me it's sad, but at the end of the day, I can't feel sorry for this dude. I can't feel sorry for him because he know this shit, man. He gotta know this. Like, he's in his 30s, yo. I don't know how you not notice. Like, the signs are there. When I watched the podcast, I said, oh, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. But hey, man, let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Jay here with another video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, folks.